Welcome. I hope that you all had a fantastic weekend and you're feeling excited for today's session. So today we are going to be doing a full body session, mixed level, using the towel. So preferably you want a nice small towel, not too big, just a little bit, so that you can use it for your awareness and your alignment. We are going to be working on the back, kneeling, rolling through the spine, all of that good stuff. I will give you options so that you can choose the one that feels best in your body. And so today, although it is full body, we are going to be focusing a lot on that shoulder alignment and control. I had a special request to focus in a bit on shoulders, so we are bringing that into today's session. All right, let's get started. Grab your towel. We're going to start in seated position. You're going to wrap that towel around your rib cage. Bring it through center. And just take a moment there to sit up nice and tall, taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just gently allowing your shoulders to release. Finding that alignment and length through your spine as you take your breath in. And as you exhale, can you feel your rib cage wrapping in? Your towel will get narrow. Couple more breaths here. Let's give it 2 more. And 1. Awesome. We're going to bring that towel out in front of you. Stretch those arms out. Hands are just below the height of your shoulders and your knuckles are reaching forward. We're going to take a twist. We're going to go deep breath in as you twist. And exhale back through center over to the other side. You want to feel that you're twisting from your mid-back up to the crown of your head, keeping equal pressure in your hips. Lightly feel like you're pressing your towel down so that your shoulders rest on your back. You feel that lovely long neck, lots of space. Let's go 1 more to each side. And back through center. Through center, we're going to take those arms, reaching them overhead as you inhale and exhale as you lower. As you lift your arms up, you're trying not to change the shape of your spine or rib cage. As soon as you feel like you're going to flare or shift your head, you pause and lower the arms again. A little bit of awareness here, as well as alignment. Deep breath in as you reach up, exhale as you lower. And see if you can start to sit up taller, find more space in your shoulders. Awesome, let's go 2. And 1 more. Brilliant, release those arms down. We're going to flip ourselves over into a 4-point kneeling position. We're going to have the hands at the top of the towel, and you want to lightly push your hands out. As soon as you do that, you're going to feel your shoulders connect. You're going to feel those lats under the armpits, and we want to try to create that connection. Then finding alignment of your knees underneath your hips. Let's take a deep breath in, opening up through the chest, and then exhale to round. Continue to feel that outward pressure of your towel. Almost like you're trying to pull your towel apart. And you want to find that connection to the weight in the back of your feet or your shins. Let's go 2. Can you find that connection to your core as you curl? And last 1. Straight spine, knee hover. Pull out on your towel a little bit more, lengthen that neck, and then press into your toes. Hover and float your knees, and then tap to lower down. Exhale as you lift, inhale to lower. Straight up and down. Generously push into your toes to feel like you almost push back into your toes to float and hover. Trying to aim to bring your knees in line with your heels, but no higher. Let's go 3, 2. Can we hold it at the top? Step one foot back. Step it in, stay where you are, and alternate the step up. Option to take your heel to your hips if stepping all the way up feels too challenging. Take your time here. Think of balancing a cup on your mid-back. Finding that alignment from head to hips. And pull out on your towel to get the lats involved. 2 more each side. That's it, getting nice and warm. 1 more. We'll step it in, downward dog position if you can, or take a cat-cow here. We're going to bring those knees forward, open the chest, exhale to round, downward dog. So we're taking those cat-cows again with the added hamstring stretch, but you're welcome to stay down if you prefer. 2 more. See if you can find a deeper stretch this round. And 1. All the way up, hold it there. We can take those legs for a cycle, allowing one heel to drop down, finding a stretch. Pull out on your towel, feel those shoulders opening and your neck get longer. Awesome, let's go 1 more each side. Equal weight in both heels. Lower the knees, open the chest. And release. Brilliant. We are going to sit towards the short end of your mat. Finding some height there, grabbing your towel, reach the arms forward. We're going to curl it all the way down with control, 1 roll down. So you're going to reach those arms forward, pull your core back. Take this one nice and slow. Lower back, middle, up back, and release. Walk your feet in, well done. Pelvic curl. Feet are in line with your hips. Roll your hips towards your chest, gently curl it up. Deep breath in at the top. Exhale, breath to roll down. Release. We take that exhale breath on the way up and down. Deep breath in at the top and bottom. As you curl up, you're trying to pause at the shoulder blades. Keep that generous tuck of your pelvis. And pressing into both of your feet equally. Let's go 1 more. Just regathering the breath. And getting that nice stretch there through the hips. And rock and roll all the way down. Pull your elbows into your waist. Your fingers are still pointing to the ceiling. And bring your legs to tabletop for supine twist. You're going to twist your knees over to the one side. Keep your knees aligned. And pull back through center and over to the other side. Now, if you're newer to supine twist, this might feel too challenging. So you have the option to take your arms to T. Without the towel. If you're familiar, you're dialing it in. You're keeping those shoulder blades on the ground. Feel that connection to the oblique. Good, let's go 1 more time to each side. See if you can go a little bit further. And last 1. And all the way in. We're going to press the towel into the knees. Lift up through the chest. Find that deep curl to the tips of your shoulder blades. Extend one leg out. Pull it in and switch. Single leg stretch. Option to pull one leg in and then alternate. Keep pressing that towel into your knee and push your knee into the towel. Can you feel that deep connection to your core pulling in and up? Let's go 3. Lift a little higher. 2. Last one, both knees into the towel. We're going double leg stretch, extend both of the legs away and pull them back into the towel. Inhale to stretch, exhale, pull it in. Now see if you can add on the arms, extend overhead. Pull it into the shins. So only taking this added challenge if you can keep your core and back pulling down. 3. Curl a little higher, keep the height. 1 more. Brilliant, we bring it in. We lower it down, hug your knees to your chest. Good work. Bring those feet down in line with your hips. We're gonna take it to bridge again. We stretch up through the arms. We curl those hips up to the top, so find your alignment, and then we come up. Generous tuck of your pelvis, shoulder blades down to the mat. One leg comes in to that tabletop position. Tap, and then lift. So we're gonna lower and lift that leg, keeping your pelvis aligned and stable. Option to add on the arms when your leg lowers. We extend, we pull in. We're gonna go 3 more and then we're gonna add on. Pulling out on your towel, keep your arms aligned. 1 more. Bring it into tabletop, hold, lower the hips, lift, then tap the mat and lift. Lower the hips, we lift, lower the leg and lift. Take your time, moving at your own pace. We're keeping those arms stable and pulling out on our towel. 4. Squeezing through that glute. Last 2. And 1. We're going to lower that hip, lower that leg, and switch sides. So take that exhale breath, roll the spine up. Find that lift and alignment. Second leg comes to tabletop. Tap and lift the leg. You can think of pushing into your foot on the ground as your top leg goes down to keep your hips aligned. Option to add on the arm extension. And generously pull that core in, feel that alignment, that connection. Pull out on the towel a little more. Let's go 3, 2. We're going to lower and lift those hips and keep the arms steady. Lower the hips and lift, tap, lift. Can you press into that bottom heel and try release your toes? See if you feel more glute. 3 more. Anchor into those shoulder blades. We've got 1 more. Well done. Keep that leg in tabletop. When your hips come down, wrap your towel behind that knee. Take both ends of your towel over to that side. We're going to take a leg circle. We lower the leg around and bring it in. So a moment here just to catch the breath. Use your towel to help you with that hip circle. Bottom leg is stable. And 2. 1, let's take it in the reverse. Up and around. Straight up. Me checking in, see how this feels using the towel. Last 2. And 1, we bring it in. Switch sides. That's it. So both ends come over to the side of the moving leg. We go down, around, and lift. Option to take your opposite hand onto your hip to feel that it's pulling into the ground, especially as you circle out. Can you feel that core every time your leg comes in? 2, 1, bring it in and reverse, out and around and lift. Good. Hopefully we've gotten our breath back. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Bring it in. Take your towel into both hands in line with your shoulders. Lengthen your legs. And let's take it into a roll up. Half lift that chest. Big exhale breath. Rolling it all the way up to seated. Deep breath in. Exhale, rolling it back. Keep your eyes just above your towel. Option to take your towel into your lower back. If you struggle with this roll up, you'll immediately find more connection with a towel under your back. Pulling out on your towel. Feel that length in your neck, nice and open in your chest. As you roll down, pull back into your core. Let's go one more. All the way to the top, we'll stay seated. Brilliant. At the top, we're going to flip those hands around. Find some height there. We're going to bend through the elbows and extend. Each time you bend, you want to lengthen through your spine, lift the crown of your head to the ceiling. Feel your shoulders rest on your back and your neck get long. We're going to add on. We bend, we hold. Can you twist towards me? Extend your arms and back through center. Bend, twist away from me. Extend and return to center. Continue going. I'm just going to shuffle away from my wall here. We bend, twist, extend. Feel that your elbows stay in line with your armpit as you bend. So you're trying to keep that alignment. And pulling out on your towel is going to keep your chest open. Your lats are working. Let's go one more. And center. Release those arms down. Awesome work. We are going to come up into high kneeling. So take a second there just to find your alignment. Coming all the way up, we're going to step one leg out. This leg is underneath your hip, and you want to pull that core back. Reach your towel forward. Let's take it for a twist. We're going to twist around towards your long leg. Lift your arms up overhead. Return to center and lower the arms. Nice big breath in. We twist, lift, center, and down. As you twist, you want to press your opposite hip away from you, twisting from the waist up. As your arms come overhead, try not to flare the rib cage. Keep your arms a little bit lower if you need. Let's go through 2 more. I almost said 3. Good, let's go 1. And up. And center. And pull that towel behind your head. Here we want to find alignment first. So you're pulling your elbows and arms forward. The more the elbows come forward, the more comfortable you're going to feel in your neck. Your head is pressing back into the towel to feel your rib cage pull back as well and get that core engaged. Let's gently take it over into the side bend from here. Find your point of challenge and come back up. Generously pushing into that foot that is the furthest from you. Can you push your head back a little more and maybe think of tucking your pelvis? You have the option to continue working from the top to the middle, or you're going to take your challenge from the middle down and halfway up. You're thinking of lengthening your top shoulder away from your hip, generously pushing into your foot. Good. Elbows are forward, head is back. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bring your hand down and we're going to take a side stretch. So reach it up and over, pressing into your hand. Find that alignment. And then gently curling forward, back through center, and roll yourself up. Good, let's take it over to the other side. One side is always going to feel different, so take your time setting up here. We're going to reach those arms forward, pressing down, little twist and lift. Find the breath that works for you. Can you feel that twist from your waist, maybe trying to find more stability in your lower body? And lengthening through your head. As your arms go overhead, feel that your shoulders draw down. You don't want to lock them down. You just want to let them kind of rest down. Shine your armpits forward. Good. Let's go 4. 3 more. See if you can find more height. Maybe rotate your hip away from you a little more. We've got 1 more, and then we're going to take it into our side work. Hand in and pull that towel down. Elbows forward, pull the towel forward, press your head back, pull your rib cage back. From the top, we go to the center or to the middle and back up. See if you can slow it down. Find more connection to the oblique. Inhale over, exhale up. That's it. If you're ready to up the challenge, you're going to work from the middle, press into that foot. We go up and over and lift. Reach your head to that wall next to you, gaze up a little higher. You're trying to think of some space between the chin and the chest. 3. We're going to stretch it out in 2. And 1. Bring it up and over, down to the ground. Big release. Arms are working. Let's circle it forward. And then rolling it all the way up. Let's come into our back extension work. We're going to come all the way down. Fold your towel and put it next to you. And then when you get down to the mat, you're going to take the towel between your heels. Get a little squeeze there. Extend through those legs. Stack your hands one on top of the other. And rest your forehead. Coming down to the feet, you're going to press your big toes into the ground. Your heels are squeezing in. Your toes are pointing out. Lift those legs. Exhale. Inhale to lower. Can you feel that you can pull your belly button up off the mat? That's it, squeezing into the glutes. Let's go 3, 2. Can you get your knees up a little higher? And 1, keep your legs lifted. Bend your knees, pull those heels to your hips. Extend. And bend. Exhale as you hamstring curl. Inhale to extend. Squeeze onto that towel. Can you feel the crease of your glutes and the hamstrings working? Pressing into your elbows, find ease in your neck. Last 1, keep the knees bent. Lift the heels to the ceiling. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Lower the knees. We're going to go 4. Lift up through that core. Last 2. And 1. Brilliant work. Lower the knees, grab your towel. Open it up. You can lower your legs and take your towel behind you. Palms are facing up and just next to the side of your body. You can rest your towel in the crease of the glutes. Head is floating up in line with your hips. Find that core. Let's take a deep breath in. Lift up through that chest. Exhale to lower. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you lower. As you hold onto that towel, lightly pull out. Feel how your chest is opening. And you're sliding that towel down your legs, lifting up through the chest. Slowing it down. See if you can find a little more height. 2. And 1 more. We're going to hold it up. Keep the height of the chest. Gaze down to the mat. Exhale, lift the arms. Inhale, lower the arms. Keep the height of your chest. Exhale, we go up. Inhale to lower. Opening up through the shoulders. Stretch the chest. Coming a little bit closer to the mat if you need. Lifting higher for more challenge. We've got 4, 3. Feel the triceps. 2. Last 1. Lower the chest. And release. Hands underneath your shoulders. Let's press it back into a child's pose stretch. You can take your towel off to the side. Let's just take a moment here. Finding ease in your neck and shoulders. We'll bring it to a 4-point kneeling position. We're going to take it into a cat-cow. Deep breath in, open the chest. Exhale, breath to round. Starting to bring that heart rate down, cooling down. Increase the length of that exhale. Take this in whatever shape feels good for you. Maybe finding a little circular motion, a little wave. Let's go 2 more. And 1. Big stretch and round. Let's straighten it out. We're going to take a twist. You're going to thread underneath. We're going to keep this one static. So drop into your hips, extending through your supporting arm if it feels good. You want to keep your head just above the mat. 1 more breath, and then we'll take it over to the other side. Good work. Let's take it to the other side. Little twist. Drop into the heels. Find that stretch all the way to the head. Lengthening through your supporting arm if you need. 1 more breath. We'll unswivel and just drop into those hips for a moment. Maybe letting your forehead rest down to the ground. We'll walk those hands to the knees. Stretch up through the arms. Deep breath in. And release the arms down. Exhale. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me for today's class. Hopefully you felt that connection, how you can use your towel for alignment, your awareness, and you can feel how much your arms work as well as your core when you use something as simple as a towel. Thank you for joining me today. If it's all for you, I hope that you have an amazing week. For everybody that is staying, we have a Q&A session. So if you have any questions that came up, you can come and ask them and I will answer them live here with you now. And thank you for the request about the shoulder focus class. If anyone else has requests, you can share that today and I will make sure to add them into our future lives. Have a wonderful Monday. All right, for everyone that's here for the Q&A, let's see how are we feeling. Do you know what's nice about a towel? I can dry myself off. How are we feeling today? Let's have a check-in. Oh, it is very warm in here. Also, if you're new, you're welcome to say hi. Let us know where you're joining from. I love connecting with everybody and knowing where you're all joining from. We have some of our members that are regularly here from the UK, from Netherlands, from South Africa, from the US. So it's really cool. Alrighty, so how are we feeling today? I think I'm going to open that window. I'll be right back. That's much better. Hello to the new members that have just joined. We just finished our live Monday class. We have them every Monday at 4:30. So if you've just popped in, we're going to have a Q&A session now. So if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments. And if you only joined now, you can always come and join us for Monday Live next week. That was another great class. Thank you, Lucy. I'm so glad that you enjoyed that session and that it felt good for you. Thanks, Chelsea. Just about managed to keep up. That's amazing. That's all we do. We challenge ourselves, we show up, we do what we can. So I'm so proud of you for doing what you can. Thanks, that was great for the shoulder. Amazing. I'm so stoked to hear that that felt good for your shoulder. Thank you for asking for a shoulder focus class. So I'm curious, was there anything that you felt that felt good for it, or maybe anything that you got stuck on? Let me know. But I'm so glad to hear that it felt great. Yes. Also, for like anything to do with your shoulders, doing any side work in high kneeling position is really, really good. Or coming down to the forearm is always an option. I was going to add leg lifts in side work today, and then I was like, it's okay. We'll just focus on the obliques. We'll do legs later on in the week again. Alrighty, so I'll give it a few more minutes. If you do have any questions, let me know. And also for August, I know that a lot of people are ending their travels, going on vacation. Maybe they're going to be away from home. So I've put up a poll just to find out what you're looking for. Are you wanting shorter workouts, so 10, 20 minutes, or are you still wanting 20, 30 minutes? And then let me know if you want with equipment or without equipment, because that's going to help us to know what we're going to focus on for August. So if you can go to that poll, share your thoughts with me, and then I'll make sure to create the classes that you're looking for. Your one-on-one classes have helped get you through that. Amazing. One-on-one classes are amazing for that, helping to personalize it. So I'm so glad that those sessions have helped you with your live sessions, doing a little bit of everything. Oh, so glad. All right, so I'm going to head off. Thank you so much for everybody for joining. If you do have any questions come up in the week, you're welcome to send me a message here or in the DMs, and I will always assist you and help you where I can. Thank you to everybody for joining. I hope that you have an amazing week, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.